Property sellers stuck in denial. Hey everybody, Scott Walters, buckle up, strap in. I got a hard-hitting, pull no punches, and sugarcoating, and rainbows, and sunshine. I'm just going to give it to you and give it to you straight. We got a good one to unpackage today. Buckle up, strap in, hold on to your hats and your glasses as we blow the lid off the U.S. economy and the U.S. housing market. Why would we want to do that? You might be asking yourself right about now. Because they're tied together. You lose one, you will lose the other. Booms and busts, we've always had them. They're both capable of taking the other one along for the ride. If we lose the economy, the housing market's gone. And what are we seeing with going on with our economy right now? When you see bailouts, runaway inflation, U.S. debt, U.S. credit, all the things, runaway train that's left the station and not coming back, a two-headed monster that's out of its cage. We got a risen interest rate environment with runaway inflation. That's a two-headed monster, my friends. This thing doesn't play out soft landing. It doesn't play out transitory. Throw the playbook out the window. The data won't save you. So today, I really want to take this opportunity because my job always as a real estate guy trying to put my clients' needs before their own, willing to put them on the sidelines and earn their business later, not drinking the Kool-Aid, telling you it's all rainbows and sunshine and date the rate and marry the house and time in the market, not time in the market and blah, blah, blah. Anything I can regurgitate out of a sales meeting to cheerlead this thing out the window with the playbook. This is a unique, never seen before situation. Anybody minimizing the severity of what we're going through is either drinking the Kool-Aid, in denial, or is cheerleading this out of self-preservation because they need this financial gain to continue to support the artificial lifestyle they financed themselves. That's just what's going on as we read between the lines and look between the cracks. So today we're going to read between the lines and look between the cracks. Recently we posted a video showing you a property. And I scratched the surface with this, and after kind of watching that video myself after, I was like, wow, there's a couple things, maybe you caught it as well. We're going to reveal this Disneyland disaster property here in a second that we used in a recent video. And we're going to go ahead and blow a few more holes in it because I think really what's so important for us, all of us, hopefully whoever's viewing today, if you're new, subscribe right away, is we have to read between the lines and look between the cracks to see the level of motivation. What's driving these people to market? What's driving us to market? And once we get to market, who's handling us? You see, I've always said, first of all, there's a lot of basic fundamentals we use here at the channel, like does it pencil out? We treat real estate like an investment, not a FOMO factory tour model home designed to get us to fall in love with finishes. And a putty in a salesperson's hand. You see, it's like going to court using the other side's attorney when you stumble into these sales offices. You don't want that. You want a ninja to go in and represent you and negotiate for you, but no, they don't want that. They do not want that in FOMO Factory brand new developments. And anybody that popped up in the crisis, those are bubble builders, my friends. All the brand new construction were bubble builders, broke ground prior to interest rate hikes, and now they're sucking air, virtual ghost towns, doing rate buy downs, free incentives, free upgrades, and incentives to try to get these units moved because it's a ticking clock for them right now. So it's our job when we look at properties online to read between the lines and look between the cracks. How new's the neighborhood? Did they just pop up in the crisis? Is everybody in their bubble buyers? What's the level of motivation the seller has? I need an agent to help me do that. Or you need to learn how to do it yourself so your agent is nothing more than a tour guide opening doors and writing your offers, which is really where I want to take the viewer. That you can look at properties and blow holes through it yourself to see if what's going on there, and then you tell your agent what to do. Now, if you stay close to this channel, hopefully you're going to get your mind wrapped around this properly to be able to do that. That's our goal. That is our goal. So let's go ahead to drive our point home today. Jump over to this property, revisit it, blow a couple more holes through it, and then we're going to meet back here to wrap it up. Let's get started. All right, buckle up, strap in. This one comes from our subscriber, the Blue Lady. Got a good one for you, Scott. Disney Nightmare in Colorado. Now let's bring up our crash map courtesy of our good friends over at Zillow. Everything on your screen is going through the kiss of death. Price reductions. Buckle up and strap in. It gets better or worse depending on how you're looking at it. Our subscriber was right. They created a Disneyland nightmare when it comes to reselling your home. But wait, it gets better. Let's look a little further. Our Disneyland disaster is a FOMO factory bubble buyer, a fiasco. Every house in here sandwiched in, one on top of the other, an absolute nightmare, a potential foreclosure factory. Let's keep looking. All right, time to read between the lines and look between the cracks. And what do we got up top of our property description? You guessed it, motivated seller, all caps, but their price is not indicating that. If you look, their first price reduction was $5,000 on an over $1 million home. That doesn't show motivation at all. And then they went ahead and did a second price reduction of $20,000. Token price reductions here. No signal of a motivated seller. Let's get back to the studio so we can wrap this one up. All right, friends, welcome back. So there you go. That was our Disneyland disaster. Thank you to the Blue Lady. Thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are wonderful. Love each and every one of you. Whew, insane. Really what we need to do as we look between the lines, we see this property, first of all, a couple problems. We know it's a 55 and over community that shrank our buyer pool right down. So you better get motivated, and you better get motivated quick to get your house sold. Unfortunately, your price reductions don't indicate anything like that. Those are token price reductions. A $5,000 price reduction, I would expect to see that on a $100,000 house, not $1 million house. If I can't get my seller to reduce, hey, listen, Disneyland owners, here's the deal. We're not getting any showings at our FOMO factory development open houses that we're holding for you. And I suggest a price reduction. $5,000. So I was thinking more like in the tune of like $100,000. I'd like to get you under $1 million. Okay, no, you're going to fire me and get another agent over here if I don't just do what you say. Okay, $5,000 Disneyland owner. We'll just go ahead and do that. Hey, listen, Disneyland owner, the $5,000 price reduction didn't get. I know. I'm sorry. I suggest we do another price reduction. We can do 20,000. Okay, so we're just going to basically play with this for a while. That's what's going on here. If you have all caps motivated seller in a small buying pool that you've ruined the house with Disneyland theme when old retired people are moving in, these people probably, bless their hearts, built this for their grandchildren to get their kids to come visit. Hey, kids, bring the kids, grandchildren over. We've done a great job decorating it as Disneyland. It'll be like going to Disneyland when you come to visit grandma and grandpa. That's great until you got to sell the house. And then the next thing. The property description, a mile long. Like listen, I know when I'm selling stuff, I've got like a very small window to get you. And if you're going to make you read a novel, learn about the property, just show me some great photos, give me some bullet points, and get me over to the property. No one's reading that. And if they are, that's you just limited your buyer pool again. And those people that are willing to read something that long, they're on the fence. They ain't buying. So that's really what I really wanted to indicate today. As we read between the lines and look between the cracks, anytime you're seeing token price reductions, they're not motivated. Anytime they say they're motivated, probably not motivated. Anytime there's a novel written in the property description, they're in love with the property. They're really proud of it. They're not motivated. See, you got to detach from the property mentally. Everybody I talk to constantly, Scott, my house is special. My house is special. I'm like, not to me, it's not. Your house is a box that I have to sell and I've got to make sure I can get every available eyeball in town over to this house. How am I going to do that? By writing a novel? By putting motivated seller? By doing token price reductions? No, only one thing. It's going to fix your house, Disneyland sellers. Price. And it's like when you get a car and you put all that junk on it from AutoZone and stickers and hubcaps and fuzzy steering wheel cover. It hurts the value, especially if you do it to a luxury car. And that's what these people did. They put a fuzzy steering wheel cover on a luxury home in the form of this Disneyland theme. It's not going to work. Hate to say it. So there's one thing that fixes that Disneyland scheme. Price. You have to price. And we're shooting at what right now? Moving target. Which way is that target going? Up to the moon? Nope. It's going down. You got to get in front of it. Shoot at your moving target at a target that's moving down. You came out the top of its price range because it was special. But what made it special in your mind is hurting it in your buyer's minds. So for you, it's even more important to get in front of this. More important. Personally, if I had that house going to market, I would have left all the Disneyland photos out. Just give me the photos of anything non-Disney. Once I get somebody touring the home, oh, by the way, folks, check it out. Isn't it cute? They did a Disneyland theme here. Because I can guarantee you, even if you want that, most of that stuff, they probably want to charge you for all the paraphernalia that they collectibles, all, and that's probably go away with the house anyway. You're not left with any. So the Disneyland theme hurts. If I'm touring people through your house, check this out. Isn't this cool? They did a Disneyland. Maybe we should. You like Disney? Okay. In our offer, all Disneyland stuff comes with the house, and we're going to make them an offer. We're going to negotiate that Disneyland stuff. That would be like a miracle if you could get if somebody actually wanted that. And it's just possible. But the realities are it's hurting the house more than it's helping the house. In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator, somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life, understanding the biggest artificially created housing bubble ever produced, world history. Reverse course. We looked at a FOMO factory bubble buyer, too expensive home today that ruined it with a theme. Neutralize the house. Appeal to the widest range of buyers you can. You've already narrowed it down in a 55 and over community, and now you've created Disneyland for old people don't want Disneyland unless they got grandkids that want to come over and be in Disneyland rather than Disneyland itself. And the cost that you paid to do that house, you could have sent your kids to Disneyland for life, to the actual theme park itself. So everything's kind of not working for me on this one. I'm sorry to say, while I appreciate the house and respect the people that wanted to create that for their loved ones, I think that's awesome if they were to keep the house, but you clearly are not motivated to sell the house. You're in love with your house. Unfortunately, your buyer is not going to be in love with it the way you are. Those are your memories, not your new buyers. So they're probably not interested in living in what you've created. They want to create their own dreams and visions here. But the number one thing to understand now, friends, is reading between the lines and looking between the cracks. It's your job to look at the things we looked at today. Does it show well? What's the neighborhood like? Are they playing with pricing? Are they writing long, tired property descriptions trying to oversell the house? That buyer was not motivated, in my opinion, at all. They're trying to tell you are, but when you see token price reductions, it's not indicating it at all. Now, they could be in trouble in that one. Their margins might be small. They might be taking a haircut. That low interest rate, maybe that they refinanced or got when they pulled the loan, isn't helping them right now. They're possibly running on fumes. Why else would you just do token price reductions? Why not get in front of this and get this sold? Because something doesn't pass the smell test. I'm going to continue to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there, along with the links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you, it'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, I know you're going to love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon. for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.